And after I sprayed that on, I just realized I have not done highlighter. Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm bringing you the 14th episode in my Get Ready With Me Dust Collectors series that I'm doing with Paula, Amy and Kim, who I'll have all three of them linked down below. So if you're new to these Get Ready With Me videos, what we do is we pull out some collecting dust items from our collection and we give them a wee bit of love. Paula refers to these videos as her cheat day, cheating on her project pans. I, however, like to focus on mainly only using a dust collecting palette rather than all my other items, so I'm still getting a hit on my panning items, just not so much my eyeshadows. And as you might know, if you have been a frequent viewer of these type of videos from me, I have a lot of trouble with these Get Ready With Me style videos. I've tried lots of different formats since this series has started, and today we're going to be doing it, I guess, not so differently, but a different format again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed through me putting on my base makeup, and then when we get to my eyeshadow, we're going to slow it down and I'm going to kind of go through each thing that I'm doing. Let's jump straight into it, and as you'll see, I'll be looking mostly this way because that is where my portable mirror is. Okay, let's get started. Okay, and now we are ready to jump in to me eyeballs. Though I will say that this color corrector is looking rather orange, and I may have slightly overdone it with the blush, but that is okay. It is what it is, and we're going to roll straight in to me eyes. So what palette are we using today? We are rolling in another MCoBeauty palette. This one is super shiny, and it is the MCoBeauty The Beauty Edit Eyeshadow Palette. Let me open it up. I've still got the sticky on it. Okay, so this is the palette here. As you can see, there is a pan up in this shadow here, but that is because this palette was a part of my pan, those eyeshadows in 2020. But apart from that shade and that pan, I actually have not used this palette at all. So we're going to be jumping in and using this one. I am looking forward to using some of these shadows along here and obviously these mattes. So let's jump straight in and create our look. First up, I have my MAC blending brush, and I think I'm going to jump into this shadow right here. None of these shadows have names, but it's kind of like the medium cool brown shadow. So I'm going to jump into this one. There isn't too much of a kick up. There's a bit, as you can possibly see there, but nothing too bad. Definitely I've experienced worse. And we're going to chuck this into our crease. Oh yeah, that's not too bad. It's a bit warmer. I feel like it's coming across a bit warmer than I thought it would, but that's okay. That's not too bad. As you know, I have got very hooded eyes, so I actually, instead of putting it in my real crease, I kind of make my own crease. So here's my hood. So I essentially just lift my eyebrows up and go slightly above where my actual crease is. So though my crease is really down here, because of the hoodedness, I end up kind of with an additional crease here. So I put it on my kind of fake crease, I guess is the way to say. And I do it between a mix of lifting up my eyebrows and closing my eyebrows down, so I can actually see how well I'm doing. I am definitely a wee bit jealous of those who have very pronounced creases and very large lids, but to be honest with you, I wouldn't change my eye shape or style or color for anyone else's. Okay, so that is my crease shade, just a bit of a boring brown. Does that look okay? See, as you can see, sometimes as well, is it will look slightly darker here, so I'll have to say, oh, that one's not quite high enough. I'll add a bit extra in here. There we go. The warmness, I can't tell if this is the lights or if it really is a warmer shadow than I expected coming from that shade there. Okay. Next question. Sorry, my hands are a bit sore. What shadow am I going to go with next? I think I'm going to use this warm dark brown up here, and I'm going to kind of do this in my lower crease. So what I do is I open up my eyelid and I go more what would actually be my real life crease. I'm going to kind of put that into here. It's kind of just adds an extra dimension. So I do it in that, and I go slightly higher so it is on the edge when I open my eyes, sorry. So it kind of ends up in this section here. Okay. See that in there? Then as you can see, it does interfere with my other crease shade. So what we will do in just a second is we'll go back in with that original crease shade to kind of calm it down a bit. Okay, is that about the same? Okay, then we'll go back in with that cooler and we'll kind of go up a bit higher just to cool it down and to blend it out a bit. There we go. Okay. Perfect. Oh, then to choose a lid shade, I'm kind of wanting to do one of these ones along here. So these are the three colors. They actually are coming off looking almost very similar. Those are the three there. Let me them three just there. That's the three colors I'm looking at. I think I might actually go with this middle one. Then I might use this this light pink one in my inner corners. So we have my little flat brush and we're going to be going in with this shadow just here. We're going to put this one all over the lids. Just like so. Depending on how well this goes on, sometimes I will then go back with my blending brush, either with a little bit of extra product on it or just how it is with whatever was on it from last time I did it, and just blend it out a bit more, which I might do after I finish putting this on. Just kind of tidies it up a little bit. Definitely kind of enjoying this palette so far. Yep. Okay, so that's it. So we're going to go in with just that cooler shade again. Just a touch, just to kind of calm up the edges. Not very much of it. Okay. There we go. Yep. Now what I might do actually is make a little bit different. This shadow, either we've got three shadows on here. These are the three, so these ones are those three there. I'm going to put one of them along my I might actually go with this one, which is this one down here. I'm going to use that one, so I'm going to use the opposite end of my paddle brush, which has got this little angled brush on it, and I'm going to use that one along my under eye. we go. Then I'm going to jump in with my little stubby blending brush. Go back in with that coolish brown. And I'm going to just kind of, I guess, blend it out just a little bit. Okay, I'm going to go back in with that deeper brown up the top here and just kind of add a little bit extra to my outer V, just to kind of darken that up a little bit. Okay, and then using this blush, I've just given it a clean off. I'm going to jump in with this pinky color down here, and I'm going to use this on my inner corner. So I pat it onto my inner corner and just onto my lid just a little bit, and then up into that, I guess, eye crease here, just to blend it into the shadow, lighten it all up a little bit. My lid just slightly. There we go. Perfect. Just like that. I will say overall I don't mind it, but this is still looking incredibly orange, but that's okay. It is what it is, right? Okay, so is that all I'm gonna do for my eyes? We're gonna give us a little bit of a spray down with, this is the Maybelline Lasting Fix spray. And after I sprayed that on, I just realized I have not done a highlighter. That's all right. Do I really need any more highlighter? Let's actually do a highlighter free day today. But I am going to chuck on a little bit of lip. This is a lip base. Obviously, this is a project pan item. Let that sit for a little bit. I'm going to use another project pan item. This is my Qia Qia Mei Pencil in brown. We're going to use this in our waterline. Okay. And we're going to chuck on some mascara. And on the other eye. Is it weird to literally sit here quietly while I do my makeup? Because I feel like I've got to talk the whole time. And then when I'm being quiet, I feel like, oh no, is it too long? Am I going to have to cut this? Is it too much? So I'm interested in knowing, do people want to sit here quietly and listen? Or do they want me to be talking the whole time? Or would they rather me just do speed runs? I don't know. That will be that. Then for our lipstick, this is actually another project pan item. Really, I should probably just start calling these Get Ready With Me's Get Ready With Me Project Pan Edition, apart from the eyes. But this is the liquid Catsuit. This is in Rebel Rose. It is part of my, this is Fantasy Project Pan. This is very much a My Lips but better shade. I didn't realize how much this is literally the same color as my lips until I started putting it on. I will say these liquid catsuits have a very plasticky scent to them. Okay, so that is that. All right, I'm just going to try to do something with my hair and we'll be right back. And we're back. I will say that really just taking my hair from a bun to a ponytail is probably not really doing too much with it. And this is actually my fringe, but it is what it is. So for today's Get Ready With Me dust collector, I utilized this palette, which is the MCoBeauty, the Beauty Edit eyeshadow palette, and it is just way too reflective for this video. But this is the palette I utilized, and this is the look I created. Please let me know down in the comments if you liked this structure or if you have a preferred structure that you would like to see. Also, I think in the next video, I'm going to start trying to utilize more dust collecting items rather than just eyeshadow palettes. So maybe I'll do one where I do all my base makeup as a dust collector, something like that. And I might actually try to utilize foundation in my next video because, as you know, foundation is definitely collecting dust within my collection. And even though I have 2 foundations in 2 different projects, I'm not actually utilizing them. So I need to really just grab the bull by the horns to say and do it. But that's all I have for you today. So until next time, I'm Verity. That was another episode in my Dust Collectors Get Ready With Me series I'm doing with Paula, Kim and Amy. And now to the outro.